Hey, it's Tanvi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another episode of Kitchen Treks, which is a series on my channel where I try to make a recipe from every country in the world that I've never had before or that I've never made before. And today we're making Nanaimo Bars, which come from Nanaimo, British Columbia in Canada. Nanaimo Bars are literally the perfect dessert. They look delicious and they're also really easy to make. It's made out of 3 layers, basically. The bottom layer is graham crackers, crushed up graham crackers with coconut, and you can also add in nuts if you like. So you can add in walnuts or almonds. I'm adding in almonds today. The second layer is this like custardy, smooth, vanilla-y layer. So you know that's gonna be delicious. And then to make it even more better, you top it off with ganache. So this is literally the perfect dessert. You can have it for the summertime, you can have it all year round, but it's also perfect for Christmas or the holidays. So I am super ready to make this. I need to try them ASAP. So let's get started. I'm wearing my candy cane striped earrings. Festive, you know. First, we're gonna start off by prepping our pan. Ideally, you wanna use a smaller pan than mine, but I only have, this is the smallest rectangular pan that I have, so I'm using 8.5 by 11, like a paper. But first I'm gonna butter it. We are sticking parchment paper on top, but this butter is just gonna help the parchment paper stick to the pan. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my parchment paper and lay it in. Perfect. Now we're gonna make the bottom layer. To create the double boiler, I'm just gonna take a pot, any pot, that's obviously safe to use on the stove, and fill it in about halfway. And I'm gonna start bringing the water to a simmer. As you can see, the water is simmering. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in the top pot. I'm gonna let the pot heat up a bit for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna add in half a cup of butter. And we want that to melt. While these last pieces of butter are melting, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my 1/4 cup of granulated sugar and my 5 tablespoons of cocoa powder. You wanna make sure that that's unsweetened cocoa powder. Now we give it a mix. We want this to be super well combined. Once you've melted everything and it's all smooth, you want to go ahead and add in 1 large egg that you've already pre-beaten, and you just want to go ahead and add that in and start mixing it a lot. It's been about 2 minutes, and as you can see, it's quite thick. So at this point, you want to take this off the heat and just let it cool for a bit, and we're gonna add it in to our coconuts, almonds, and graham cracker crumbs. While my chocolate egg butter mixture is cooling down a bit, I've brought over my graham crackers. I crushed them before I started filming. I'm using around 12 graham crackers, so that's gonna give you 1 3/4 cup of graham crackers. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add in around half a cup of very finely chopped almonds, followed by 1 cup of sweetened coconut flakes. I may need a bigger bowl, but whatever. At the moment, I'm just gonna mix all of these dry ingredients together. It smells good. And I'm gonna bring over the chocolate. And it's still warm on the inside, but I can still touch the pan or the pot, whatever you want to call it. So it's ready to be added to the graham crackers. So here we go. I haven't added all of it yet because I want to make sure that I'm able to mix it properly. Now that it's pretty much all combined, the bottom layer is done. So what we're gonna do is literally just pour it into here. Okay, now I am going to make sure to even out this layer, and I am going to press it down. There we go. bottom layer done. And it's cool. Like, it's not hot anymore. So we can go ahead and add our second layer. So I have my hand mixer out because we are gonna cream some butter. So first we wanna start off with another half stick of butter. It's the holidays. It's the holidays. Anyways, half a stick of butter, followed by 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, followed by what I would say is the most important ingredient of this recipe, custard powder. Now, I think you're meant to use the vanilla flavored custard powder, but of course I don't have that. Of course I didn't get that. I instead ordered original custard powder by accident, but this is what I'm gonna use. I don't know if you can find this in like normal grocery stores in the States. I couldn't. I went to more than 3 grocery stores to look for this and they didn't have it, but they have it on Amazon, so I'll link it down below. But yeah, it's just custard powder. Don't ask me what that means or what that is because I don't know, but I'm excited to try it. But I'm just adding in 2 tablespoons of it. I'm always so scared to use this like hand mixer because everything flies everywhere. Like, it's kind of a disaster. Oh, it's not plugged in. Last year I made marranitos, which are from Mexico. They're like gingerbread cookies. And I made a mess. I made a mess. But hopefully nothing happens this time. Uh-oh. 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 It worked. It's really thick at the moment. So all we need to add now is powdered sugar. Okay, hopefully this is not like the biggest mistake, but since I am gonna be adding 2 cups of powdered sugar, I am gonna need like a bigger working surface. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this custardy butter and put it in a bigger bowl. Well, now I know why we're adding 2 cups of sugar, because that does not taste good. I mean, that's literally butter and powder. That's what it tastes like, butter powder. I'm gonna start off with 1 cup of sugar, and I'm gonna mix it by hand first. Oh, I should have sifted this in. You should sift yours. Here goes nothing. Okay, here we go. Take 4. Now we need to add 1 more cup of powdered sugar and blend it more. Here is the 2nd cup. I am gonna like poke it down to the bottom. It hopefully won't fly out everywhere. We have to do this. Okay, even though the thing kind of came off, do you see that it's like pretty smooth and like fluffy? That means it worked. So actually, that was a success. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this custardy layer and plop it on. We do wanna make sure that the layers are like distinct. I think actually it's supposed to be a little bit more liquidy, but there's something wrong with my hand mixer and with me, so it's not working out for me. Once you're done creating like a layer of the custard, you want to go ahead, clean up the mess, obviously, but you want to go ahead and chill this in the fridge and then start making the very last layer, the top layer, the ganache. Just like last time, I'm going to let this simmer, add in my butter, and let it melt, and then I'm gonna add in my chocolate. And we're gonna mix this. Wow, I think it's done. So just take this off of the heat. Here is the first and second layer chilled. Now, literally all I have to do is drizzle this on top. This is as smooth as I can get it, but I am gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge to chill. And then once this like ganache topping is like set, we can dig in. Here it is, the Nanaimo Bars. I let it chill in the fridge and we're gonna take it out. Okay, I'm just running a knife through this and it's literally already, oh yeah, it's literally coming out. Okay, perfect, literally perfect. Oh my God. Mine's messy. It's not meant to be this messy, but as you saw, I ran into a few difficulties while making this. If you have like a whisk that works really well and you use an 8x8 pan, like a smaller pan than me, yours will work out much better. But I'm gonna get a serrated knife and start cutting these into squares. These are kind of big pieces. Oh well, what can you do? Like, look at this. I will say though, the middle part is supposed to be a bit thicker. I have a little too much graham cracker crust and then not enough custard, but then the top layer is fine, but the top layer needed to be a bit smoother. But this is my first time. Oh, I ruined the piece. This is my first time making it, so I'm not mad about it. Here's what they look like up close. And I'm gonna transfer these to a beautiful plate. They're already beautiful. I'm gonna try one of these now. I don't want a full thing, so I'm gonna crack one of them. I guess it broke in half. Perfect. So let's give this a big bite. Oh my God. Oh, I just ate my hair. This is so good. The bottom is actually my favorite part. And I can't believe I'm saying that because like I said earlier, I don't like adding nuts to desserts unless it's like pecan pie. But this is really good. I'm obsessed. I think I might make this every single holiday season, every single Christmas, because once I buy a better hand mixer, because this truly is so easy to make. It only takes like an hour because all of these elements take only like 10 minutes to chill. I hope you end up making this recipe for yourself. It's definitely worth it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you've ever made Nanaimo bars or if you want to try some. And make sure to hit subscribe for more food videos like this one, as well as travel vlogs and other lifestyle content. Happy holidays! Thanks so much for watching.